He's got the flavor, let the good times flow. I want back that laughter, warmth and peace. That Saturday kitchen with a sold out release. No fuss, just flavor, the love that repeats. We're bringing it home with Weekend Eats.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Flavor House Network's Weekend Eats. I'm Casey, your host, your chef, your friend here in the kitchen, and we're just going to hang, and we're going to cook, and we're going to talk, and we're going to do all of the above, and we're going to have us a good time. Well, let me tell you about the lineup tonight. We're going to be cooking up some brown gravy burgers with some caramelized onions, oh baby, and some skillet potatoes, all nice and seasoned with all those delicious vegetables in it. You're going to love it. Trust me. This is something that's going to warm your soul and comfort your heart on a Saturday night or any night of the week. But especially with this weather being the way it is, you do want that. We're going to be talking about some Sundown coffee and music together because they're like a pair. And we're going to be talking about how they work together. Also, we're going to do a little kitchen rhythm talk. Leftovers are strategy. So don't sleep on them. And of course, I'm going to let y'all get up in all my business with my home cooking story time. But first, I want to show you this. My mixologist, Corey, came up with this fantastic drink to go with our brown gravy burgers. Oh, baby. So let me just taste this. Ooh, that's delicious. Tell me what's going on with this, Corey.
That right there, we're calling the Blue Ocean Bliss. It is a combination of ginger ale, lemonade, a bit of lemon juice, orange, freshly squeezed orange and lime, and just garnished with a frosted top.
Okay, what's this blue stuff?
That's the blue carousel.
Okay, well, whatever it is, y'all, is on and popping, and it's going to go good with the savoriness of that lovely gravy that I'm going to be making. So you don't want to miss this. And if you're interested in how to make this, let me know in the comments. Just drop a line and I'll drop the recipe in there for you. Yes, I will. So what we're going to do now, we're going to see the ingredients and we're going to get this party started. And then we'll do a little talking while we're doing it. How about that?
That drink is real pretty.
It's
that drink is fire.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Ocean.
It's ocean.
Ocean.
It is delicious.
Motion in the ocean.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Ready?
So yes, so we're gonna get our ingredients and then we're gonna get on over here and start putting it together.
Okay, we'll start with the meat, of course.
Okay, so what I have here, I have 2 pounds of hamburger meat. My meat is bison burger. I got it on sale. I really like it because it has a real smooth texture. But you can get whatever kind of hamburger meat you want. Then I got some lovely white onions, and they've been all sliced up and ready to go in our gravy. I have my Casey's Blessing, and that is my own spice blend, but it's not ready for you yet. It will be sometime this year. Until then, you can mosey on over to your local grocery store, whatever you have in your cabinet, and use whatever all-purpose seasoning that you like. However, this has no salt, no sodium, and if you are sodium sensitive, then you might want to do what? Read your labels and make sure that it doesn't have too much in it. Okay, I have some paprika. I have some garlic powder. I have onion powder. I have some celery flakes. I love these. I have not that. Okay. Yes, I do. Give that back. Okay, so I have I have some low sodium Lowry seasoned salt. I have some beef broth. I have 2 of my herbettes, the third one's missing. Where did she go? Where are you? Do you know where you're going to? Okay, anyway, so Italian herbs and parsley. Basil is missing in action, and I need her, so we must find her.
Well, I don't think we have any, but the good thing is the Italian herbs have a little in it.
Oh, it does, but I think we have some basil back there in somewhere. But anyway, this is some lovely minced garlic. I have some olive oil. I have a little Worcestershire sauce. And I may use this already done gravy to help thicken mine if it's faster. I'm going to show you a quick way to do this. But of course, we're going to do it the traditional way also. I have some black pepper and I have some onion soup mix. This is a real good thing in there. Yes, it is. Hey there, family. I see. Oh, I see. I can't hardly see. Who do we see here? I see Jerome. I see Corey. And I see who?
Royalty Gaming.
Royalty Gaming. Hey there. How are you? Okay, and I have these wonderful vegetables. I have some chopped onion. I have a chopped jalapeno. I took the seeds out because I don't want it too hot. And then I have a wonderful red bell pepper that is all cut up. We have 10 diced up potatoes.
And I kept it in water.
Okay, and she kept it in water so they don't turn colors because the oxidation, the air, when it hits the potato, once you cut it up, it can turn it colors. It doesn't make it inedible, but you know it's all about the visual, y'all. Okay, so here, hand is falling off.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
All right, y'all, I'm going to get over here and start mixing up this burger, and then we're going to do a little talking. Yes, we are.
I'm sorry, and I forgot one of the important ingredients. I forgot the
butter.
Oh, my God.
Y'all,
How'd you forget
okay,
butter?
what is wrong with her? Now, y'all know we can't live life without butter. Butter, make I got it upside down. All things better, and my bacon fat.
Oh, well, I didn't know you were coming.
Yes, of course, I got to go in there. Yes, you don't have to use bacon fat. You can use oil, but it really does flavor up. Yes, we dig the pig up in here, so that's our bacon fat.
Yes.
Okay, so or you can use bacon and then render the fat. However, I'm going to put on the eyes that I can see, and then we're going to go over here and we're going to do our thing. Okay. I guess I'm gonna put on the eyes that I can see because I need to clean the eyes that I can see. I thought I cleaned the eye. Y'all listen. Y'all got me up here with the eyes that I can see, and I can't see through the eyes. And don't sing any songs, husband.
I ain't singing nothing.
Okay.
To write my mind.
Say nothing. Okay.
I'm
Do I
not
have
saying
anything to clean my
nothing.
eyes with? No,
Uh-oh.
I don't. Because my husband hid all the eyeglass cleaners.
Uh-oh. I'll be back.
Uh-huh. Yeah. No, don't worry, y'all. I'm not trying to wait on him. I'm going to use this microfiber cloth and pray that I don't have to look through the smudges. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let me get this on my eyes. Oh, it really works well, y'all. It works well. It works well. Okay, so for those of you who are new to the experience of...
Miss Huckabee.
Hello, Miss Huckabee. How are you? Those of you that are new to the Flavor House and to Weekend Eats, welcome. Welcome to the... Okay, let me get my tail over here, y'all. Let me move this over here. Excuse me.
I'm just preemptively opening your
And I'm going to move my mouse over here.
I know you're going to need it.
And my little papers. And beautiful assistant does this to me every single week.
I'm sorry.
Okay, where I got to do this.
Do the slide to the right.
Yeah, exactly.
Slide to the left.
I got to do all this. Okay, and then I'm about to tear everything. Y'all didn't see that.
Cha-cha slide.
Okay, cha-cha myself. Here we go. Let me move this. What y'all will learn about me is I don't do cold clutter and mess.
She's OCD.
I'm
Obviously
not-
clean.
yeah, I'm
diva.
the obviously
Y'all about to
clean
say
diva.
yeah, y'all.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, see, Jerome got it. I can see clearly now. Got
Okay,
my
you know what,
glasses
Jerome?
on.
Get you.
Hey, see,
That's right. I can see clear.
he knows what's up.
Uh-huh.
Oh, let me get your other
Sure
one.
you do.
And guess
Okay.
what,
Get your
baby?
other one.
I went
He
over
came
the river and
through the woods
to grandmother's house to get these white eyeglasses.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And
he
she don't
went-
even need them no more.
I don't need it anymore. Anymore.
Lift that up. Thank
Okay,
you.
lift that up.
Good.
Okay, here we are.
No gangster lane.
Here
No
we
gangster
are.
No gangster lane.
All right.
We're both together, you and I. Let me push this back. All right, so I'm going to get my little gloves. Welcome to my little gloves. Where are my little gloves?
Down below.
Down below.
Down
Okay.
below.
And I purposely didn't do my nails because I had to put my hands up in this stuff. So, yeah. Let me get my little gloves and get them on. I found the pink one so it can match this dress. My moo-moo, y'all. Okay, so let me get that under here. All right, see pink, and this, yeah,
So pretty.
you must be fashionably ready. Okay, you must make sure that everything matches when you're cooking. It is very important. I know you think, oh well, you're just in the kitchen, but this is an experience. So when you have experiences, what do? You try to dress your best. At least for the house. You getting a moo-moo. That's all you're getting. How's everybody doing? How was your week? I'm so happy to be here with you. Yes, I am. This is like the highlight of my week. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this burger, and I didn't get my metal bowl.
It's underneath.
Okay, she got all the stuff underneath. Okay, knowing full well that my back can't stand all of this bending.
Lord have mercy. I thought I was doing good.
What is this? Happy, joy. Yes, Mr. Neil. Happy, joy. Okay, did I get some coffee?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to take this. That she has this all folded up like Fort Knox, y'all. Okay, so let me see this. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
Concealer up.
And then,
We
yeah.
got some paper towels and below if you need them.
Yeah, I know. Okay, let me get this in here.
I will put your coffee on your little.
Then I'm going to toss this and clean this up. Okay, so let me just get the meat in there. Get this over into the garbage. Okay, and rinse these gloves off because I got a little bit of debris on here and I don't like that. And yes, who washes gloves? I do.
Obviously cleaned it.
I wash everything.
Of course. Wouldn't expect anything else.
All right, so let's get this here. Move that there. And I need my cast iron skillet. How you gonna give me this?
Oh, dang it.
I need that too, but I need my cast iron skillet. Y'all have been exercising the cast iron here lately, y'all.
I see.
Okay.
Oh, then you need oil too.
Okay, yes.
You need more than olive oil? You need the.
Oh, yeah, I do. I need the other oil too, but let me get this.
Okay.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now, let me just push this back.
Yeah, just a second.
And let me get my vegetables over here.
And I pre-oiled it, so it's good.
All right, so I got 2 pounds of burger in here. Now, you're like, 2 pounds of burger? Listen, you get the amount of burger that is
For your family.
for the size of a family or for yourself or whatever the case may be. Hey there, sis. How are you? So I got the 2 pounds in here because I want to make nice, juicy, voluptuous burgers. I'm not trying to make little flat patties. I'm not trying to make hockey pucks. Okay, so you do you, boo. I'm just telling you how we roll up in here. Okay, so I'm going to chop this up a little bit. And let me get a paper towel. Okay, so I can sit this on here, just like that. Let me get this over here. This is a very simple recipe. So, I'm going to get 1 packet of this lifted onion soup mix. And the reason why I use it really is not so much for the onion, but the powder, the seasoning, has a really good flavor and it does very well in this recipe. So, we're going to do this. Okay, I'm just going to use half of this because the other half I'm going to use in my gravy. Okay, so I guess I'm going to use half of it because these gloves are in my way. I can't rip it up. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
No problem. That's what we have knives for.
Be
So
careful.
there you go.
We care. We care.
Okay, did I tell them? Okay, y'all didn't see
We
this.
care.
Two shows ago. Stop backseat driving.
Okay.
Okay. All fingers, all toes are intact. Thank you very much. Okay. Always. Okay. No, it's all minding my business. Okay. Anyway, so I put half here. The things you go through. You know, it's like, okay, no one cooks, but everyone drives.
I cook sometimes.
Uh-huh. Anyway, I put half in here. And now I'm going to take some garlic powder and some onion powder. And yes, I'm layering the flavors of onion because all of these things have different flavor. And it culminates and makes it all yummy. So, I'm going to get some onion powder. And for this much, I'm going to put a teaspoonful of onion powder in here. If you're doing a pound, you want to do half. And I'm going to do a teaspoonful of the garlic powder.
Jerome said you need to get him some cooking scissors.
Okay. I have cooking scissors, but I don't choose to use them. Thank you very much. But you can gift me some of you so if you're so inclined. How about that? If it'll make you feel more secure. You know, I live in the world of roughing it. Okay. All right. So we have some black pepper. And I'm going to put a 1/4 teaspoonful of black pepper. Maybe if you send them to me, maybe I will use them. And maybe I won't. But how? Hey, try it. You may find out. He's offering kitchen scissors for those of you who can't see this chat. Okay, so I am going to take a pinch. Oh, yep, a pinch on my clothes. Okay, so let's get that off.
Your clothes going to be seasoned.
My clothes are going to be seasoned and highly flavored. Okay, so all right, so I'm going to take that out. So this is the Italian herbs. And I'm going to do a pinch. And if you don't know what a pinch is, if this is your first time, it is your index finger and your thumb. And you can do little pinch. You can do a medium-sized pinch. Or you can do what I'm going to use right now is a big pinch. Put that in there. Close it up. Do the same with the parsley. And beautiful assistant didn't look in the back of my vegetable bin like I asked. Because I think I have some fresh basil too. Okay. Oh, he's buying me.
Whoa!
How sweet of you.
Jerome!
Oh, my kitchen scissors cost $2,500. Thank you, Jerome. Thank you so much. Okay, and then I'm going to put a pinch of the parsley in here. He's so funny. Yes, I'm going to use them. Listen, what you just did was buy. See, I am a frontiers woman. I'll use whatever I have available at the time. Now, beautiful assistant, she is the gadget girl. Okay, that's who she is. She's
Thank you.
She's the gadget girl. So you just made her very happy camper. But you know what? I'm going to use them just because you bought them for me. How about that?
Oh, Lord. That's so nice.
Just because. Okay, so y'all know I'm not finna miss out on the Casey's blessing. So let me get this up in here. And like I said, with the Casey's blessing, I can just let it rain because this is nothing but flavor. But if you have something other than this, what are we going to do, class? Butterfly in the sky. We're going to read and make sure that we don't have too much sodium and too much of a sugar or too much of anything that's going to bother your life. Okay? And if you have those things, then you want to be moderate with what you use. And I'm going to sneeze.
Bless you. Ahead of time.
Okay? That was a delicate sneeze right there. Okay, so.
So hold on before you start. I checked and there is no more.
In the back of that one, there was some.
I've checked in the back.
Okay, what happened to the fresh one? They were like leaves.
There's
No, big leaves that Corey brought here.
That's big.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Well, anyway, how can I breathe without you? Thank goodness there's a little bit of basil in this Italian herbs here. You know, I'm telling you, I am taking resumes, y'all.
That's not my fault.
Okay, because sous chefs are supposed to know what's in there. Okay, anyway, I am taking.
Whatever.
I'm going to put my celery flakes in here. I'm going to do about a teaspoonful of celery flakes, and that's about here. And I'm going to crumble them because the celery flakes, some of them have big pieces, but once they get a little bit of fluid on them, then they reanimate. And the flavor, let me tell you, it is fabulous. Yes, it is. So now I'm going to get my minced garlic. I'm going to put a teaspoonful of minced garlic in here, and that's going to be about like that. And I am going to take a little bit of this paprika, and it's smoky paprika, so that's why I'm using it in here. Other than that, you don't have to. I mean, it gives it nice color, but you're dealing with beef, so you're going to have good color anyway. So I put a half a teaspoon in there because it does have a good smoky flavor. Now, I'm going to take the Worcestershire sauce, and this has a little sodium in it, so I'm going to go light. I'm going to do a half a teaspoonful of this. So that'd be about 3/4 sprinkles, just like that. And what else am I going to use? There's one more thing I'm going to use. And I'm going to take this olive oil. The olive oil is going to help it keep its moistness. Now, if you have a higher fat burger, you don't have to do that. This burger is pretty lean. So I'm putting in a teaspoonful of olive oil, which is healthy, heart healthy. Okay, I got that going in here. Now, if you notice, I'm not putting breadcrumbs and stuff in here because I'm making a burger. I'm not making meatloaf. I'm not making Salisbury steak. I'm making what? A burger with luscious brown onion gravy. But this is going to be a very tender, delicious burger. So now that I have all these ingredients in here, I'm gonna show you what it looked like. Okay, let me get you closer and bring you down just a teeny tiny, and let me know if you can see. Okay, that's what it looks like. Now watch the magic. I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna do one of these, just like that, and kind of get it incorporated. I'm gonna get my hands up in here. Don't you worry. I'm going to get my hands all up in here, all up in this piece. Just like that. And I may add just a little bit more of the olive oil for here. Like I said, if you have a high fat, if you got a 70-30 or even an 80-20, you probably won't have to do this. Okay. Okay. I suggest if you could get a hold of some bison burger that's pretty inexpensive on sale, because what I found, the cheaper burger is costing me like $7.99 a pound. This is only a couple of dollars more. So why would I not do this? I don't know. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing, just to make sure that it's kind of incorporated in here. It's like that. Let me get this off, that off there. And then I'm going to get my hands all up in here, just like that. And just kind of get it all mixed up. I want everything incorporated. I don't want any of the hamburger meat to be left without flavor having touched it. So when you bite into this, you're going to taste flavor in every bite. And yes, I know it's going to have gravy, but you don't want the gravy to be the only dynamic that you're experiencing. At least I don't. Okay. So just like that. All right. And I'm going to show you guys how to form this patties. Let me get some more gloves because this is nasty. And I want to get something to put the burger on. So look at, this is how you take your gloves off without touching anything. You see how you do that? Just like that. Lesson, y'all. No touchy. Okay? I'll be right back. I'll get a plate. Okay. Or something to put this on that's pretty big. So what can I use? Let's see. Okay, let's see. I'll have this. Ooh, nice and big.
What are you looking for?
I'm going to use this pizza pan so I can put my burgers on here. Okay. Say what?
If you end up eating the other meat, let me know.
I don't understand what you said.
If you end up eating the other meat, let me know.
Oh, no. Nah, we don't need, we got enough. Okay, I'm going to put some foil on this, guys. So I can put my burgers on there. It looks like we were going to require some foil. Okay, so let me just cover this up. And this does one or two things. This is going to keep my burgers secure, and it's going to keep my pizza pan from being dirty, and I don't have to clean it because I can just take this foil off. So let me try to make some space over here so I can lay this down, and then y'all can see what I'm doing. And let me just get that out the way. Just like that. Okay, let's move this out of the way. Okay, I think I got enough space here. Let's see. All right, so, and I did something with this, so let me move it out the way. Because I just, hold up, y'all. Because there's something is telling me to leave, and I don't want to leave. Let me cancel this. Okay, there y'all go. All right, let's get you back down here where you can see. I'm going to get my gloves on again. Okay. All right, so let me put my glove. Let me entertain you and put these gloves on again. Because I'm not trying to touch this meat. When I touch this meat, it's going to be going into my mouth when it's cooked, y'all. Okay, so let's get the gloves on. So is everyone excited for this?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Can't wait.
They sound so convincing, don't they? Okay, so we're going to do it like this. So I'm going to take about this much. Let's see, because there's 4 of us. So let's see. You're like, oh, God, these burgers are huge. Yeah, I know. I may not make them that big. Let's see.
You definitely should.
You know, I definitely should, according to her, the person who can never finish her food. But yeah, I definitely should. Okay, I'm trying to make them all about the same size. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I'm putting one here. And this is not the burger, y'all. I'm just portioning them out. That's all. Okay, and one. And I'm only doing 4.
You ain't gonna wake up.
Okay, you'll wait. Who says you got to eat the whole thing? You just eat part of it, you know?
Burger.
You know, I do. Okay, I'm just putting the little extra pieces over here, guys. Listen, I don't half step when I cook, and you know this. Okay, so yeah. All right, so don't you wish that the restaurant would give you burgers like this after charging you $20, huh? Yeah. Okay, so let's move this out the way. And then I'm gonna show you. Now, you see I have this nice circle here. Well, kind of like a meatball. Okay, and I am shaping it so I can get rid of these little crevices. The reason why I get rid of the crevices is because when you cook it and you start to smash it a little, they start cracking. And it's not pretty. And sometimes your burger will fall apart. So what am I feeling in here? Oh, that's a piece of onion. Okay, so I'm taking it, enjoying myself, massaging the beautiful meat, going around in circles. Everyone always asks me, how do you get your burger so round? You use a machine. No, I don't use a machine. This is a machine right here. Hand in hand. You go around and around and around, just like that. Okay, now you see how nice and round that is? Okay, now I'm going to give you one better. So you take it like this. See, I know y'all who saw my shorts thinks that, you know, hey, that's some television magic. No, sweetie, this is real. This is real. Sis goes through all of this. But you know what? Your kitchen, your way. I'm not telling you got to go through all of this. I'm just very visual, and I just like to see things pretty. Okay, so just like that. See how nice that is? Now, this is a trick. You know when you put your burgers in the skillet and they rise up in the middle? That's annoying. So what you do is you take your finger, usually your thumb, and you press the middle down a little flat. What will happen is the burger will not rise up and look like what we call a meatball. Okay, so you do it like that, and you sit them over here. Now let me get the other one. I'm gonna do it faster now because y'all saw what it did. Okay, I'll do one more just in case someone missed the magic. Just like that. Just like that. There you go. All right. Isn't this interesting? Isn't it lovely? Isn't it wonderful? Look at that. See, there you go. And now what do? Smash it a little. And what do? We stick our finger in here, get the middle down pressed, just like that. Stick that over there. Okay. I'm going to not push you up. Someone's going to come over here and push you back up so you don't have to be looking down at my table. My hands are dirty, so I don't want to touch my computer. And I'll finish up these other ones over here, and we'll get them in the skillet. In the skillet. Skillet. Okay. I have to give you sound effects. Okay. Hey, what can I tell you? Boy, oh boy, do I want to drink that drink, but I'm going to resist. Because if I drink the drink, then I won't eat the food. Okay? And I'm not trying to do that.
Beautiful assistant will eat it for you.
Beautiful assistant won't eat anything. She talk the talk, y'all, but she don't walk the walk.
All night. I got plenty of time.
That's okay. I'm hiding it. You'll not desecrate my burger. Okay. But this is a very easy, simple meal that's beautiful, savory. It's all that. You get all of your senses tantalized. I'm here to tell you, just like my short was saying, you got to feel the fire. Oh, yeah. And it's a wonderful Saturday love. Yes, it is. Okay, so let me get this over here, just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to put my little finger in here. See, this is the evidence. The fingerprint is my evidence. So if anybody wonders who did this, my fingerprint is in it. With the glove on, of course, but hey, we're going to tell you. Okay, almost done. I wanted to do this with you guys so you can see that it is possible to make a very round burger without you having to have a machine. Jerome. Okay.
Well,
There you
those
go.
are perfectly round burgers.
Yes, and that it's all about. Tell you, it's about the visuals. I'm telling y'all. Y'all think I'm playing, but it's about the visuals. So Deb says, should she let the meat sit prior to cooking, allow the? I'm not sure, but no, you don't have to let the meat sit before cooking. You take it right out of the fridge, because that's what I did. Now you want to let your burgers rest before you eat them, though, because that helps distribute the juices.
And your thing moves super fast. I still don't see the message.
Okay.
You don't want to know something, honey, but I hear a lot of people say that before they cook like steak or.
You don't need to let it
No,
rest.
to get to room temperature, it's supposed to cook a little different than.
Well, of course, you don't
know.
want a frozen steak, but it's not necessary. I'm telling you, we do it all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know this. You're not new to this, Grill Master. So this is what we got. Let me get over here. And I'm cooking these up in my cast iron skillet because I'm trying to get it all nice and seasoned, but I will be transferring it into this big giant pot because these burgers are huge. Okay, beautiful citizen, if you could come get this, well, yeah, I just never mind, I do need it. I was gonna say I don't need it right now, but I don't need it right now, but okay. So I got my pan over here. My pan is all nice and sprayed. Let me take these gloves off. Go again. All righty. Get this in the trash. And I'm going to put my potatoes on because I need to cook them slightly. But what I'm going to do this time, instead of putting them, see, beautiful assistant was thinking I was going to do it the old-fashioned way. We're going to pop these in the microwave and let them cook some, okay? And then we're going to stick them in there. This is quick. We're doing the hacks, y'all. This is the hack, okay? So we're going to put these in the microwave. I'm going to start with 5 minutes and see. I don't want them mushy, but I do want them to not be crunchy and hard. This is the quick way. Now, it's a couple of ways you can do it. You can let them just saute in the skillet. You can actually put them in the oven and let them crisp up and bake, and then throw them in the skillet, or you can boil them. I'm doing the microwave.
Oh, that's good thing they're in water.
Yes. So let's get them in here. Of course, I'm going to take my top off because that would be a travesty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'll put it. Okay.
Yeah, put that one.
No. Okay, so I'm gonna give it 5 minutes and see what we got. Then we'll check it again. Okay, let me bring this closer. Just like that, just a touch. Okay, and I see that I've got meat on my computer. So let's get that off. All right, so now I can tell you to come get this pot because this pot is in my way. Okay, so let me just wipe this off.
Which one?
This big pot. We don't need the pot there. Because that's the quick way. So we're gonna get over here and get these burgers on. Let me turn the heat up. Okay, I'm going to heat it on a 7. Let me make sure it's on here. And I'm going to put just a little bit of vegetable oil in here because, like I said, this meat is kind of lean. Just a little. So maybe about 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. Okay. Oh, you didn't give me my flour. I am going to be using some flour. Okay, and we're just going to wait and see. I need a spatula. That's what I need. One that doesn't fall apart.
There's one inside the dishwasher. I might take it. Oh,
All right.
gotcha.
I got one over here, darling. You want that one?
Not too big. I need something with a shorter handle. turn this on.
You gotta hit the timer.
I hit it by accident, y'all. This stove is so sensitive. It is very sensitive.
It's very moody.
Yeah. It's very sensitive like some people. What can I tell you? I'm not, I don't happen to be one of those people. So if you think that you're going to rattle me in any way, not.
There you go.
Okay, so let's put this over here. All right. So we're going to let this heat up. And if you could give me just a little in one of those little silver cups, that'd be nice. Okay, this is getting nice and warm. It's very important for, and let me make sure this is up correctly. It's very important for your skillet to get hot enough, but you don't want it to get too hot. So I'm going to watch it so it doesn't smoke, because I got a habit of that. Talking to you guys, getting all in the conversation, and then what happens? It's not a 5-alarm anything. It just gets smoky. Okay. And I can smell it. See, the thing about these cast iron skillets, they're so seasoned, you can smell it heating. It's so weird. Okay. Now I'm going to do my little test. I'm going to do my little test. I'm just getting a little bit of water on my hands. And like I said, if you're nervous about heat, see, there you go. Now I'm seeing a little smoke here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put 2 burgers in. I'm not going to do more than 2. Because I don't want to crowd my pan, and I don't want the heat to dissipate. So we're going to put it in just like that. Okay, and I'm going to get my screen, put it over that, and I'm going to let it do its thing. And let me dry my hands, because they were a little wet, y'all. I am so thirsty. I'm going to get some water. Okay, just a minute, y'all. I got to move over my chicken gizzards, which my husband requested. Okay, so I'll be making chicken gizzards at some point. And if you never had chicken gizzards, you ought to try them. They're very good. You don't want to eat them a lot, but they are very high in protein. So, yeah. Let me bring this down. Yeah. But you eat them in moderation.
Man, I can smell that onion.
Okay, I'm going to turn this on. Okay, I did turn it down. But see, like I said, these cast iron skillets, they get real hot real quick. Okay? It doesn't take any time for the heat to happen. So let me drink some water. And I want to watch this carefully. And I'm going to get a plate because I'm going to be removing these before they're done. Okay, let me check those potatoes. Get a plate. Let me check the potatoes. Let's see if our potatoes are ready. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's a lot faster.
It's much faster when you do this. Let me check them. Then I'll let you guys know. And then we'll know exactly. No, 5 minutes is not doing it. So we're going to tip it in another 5. So that'll be 10 minutes, guys. Let's see. We're going to get the exact time. Listen, you know I always try to find the quick way to get you the results you want. And I'm like, why would you take the time, to boil it if you got a microwave? I'm just saying, y'all. Sorry, I hit the table and it shook you. Okay, so, let me just do that. I'm going to press it in the middle again because I don't want it to pop up. Okay, and let me get my piece of paper towel. Now, as soon as these potatoes are ready, I'm going to start sweating my vegetables. I'm going to end up making my hamburgers, finishing them off in this bigger pan because that pan is bigger, but they're going to be browned in here. I'm going to have my nibbly bits in there, and then I will transfer my nibbly bits over into the big pan pot. We will use, I'm trying to see, because I probably can, I want to do the potatoes in the cast iron skillet. So we're going to see if we can get it to fit. Okay, I can bring this heat up a little more. So I'm taking it to a 5 because I wanted to get a nice sear on here. Very important to get a sear. Now, I've seen some of these burgers and they look kind of gray because people don't let the sear happen. You let the sear happen and then you finish cooking it in your gravy. That's what you do. If you want it to be tender and to have the gravy just be all over it. That's the deal. Now, I was telling you guys about Sundown coffee, okay, and music. And so what that is, really is relaxing. Drinking the coffee for me in the evening when I do it, it's a sense of relaxation. Music is also a sense of relaxation for me and many other people, depending on the music that you use. So, where's my coffee anyway? Okay, so why music belongs with coffee? One moment. Can you pass me my coffee, honey? Ooh, that smells delicious. And I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. This is too early for me to have my Sundown coffee because I haven't eaten yet. But I'm gonna take a sip, and I hope you guys out there have something to sip too. You don't have to do coffee. If coffee is too much for you and it keeps you up, try something else, okay? So it's nothing better for me than, because I sit up late a lot, working and stuff. So I'll put my headset on and I'll listen to Luther. I'll listen to, whatever music that really just some Phyllis Hyman, whatever. And I'm sipping my coffee, and that's happiness for me. And you find the music that makes you happy, whatever it is. It could be something toe tapping. You don't know. Let me check this. Okay, I'm gonna just check and see what it's looking like on the bottom half. Still not dark as I wanted to, because I turned that heat down. So I'm gonna take it up just a notch. Okay, so like I was saying, so why music belongs with the Sundown coffee. So coffee is a taste, but music is a feeling, and that's true. And the feeling and the taste kind of marry themselves together, and it works. It really does. It's a relaxing dynamic. Ding, 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 the word, okay? Together, they tell your body that it's time to slow it down a little bit. Take a little break. Don't go to sleep. Just bring it down a level. See, that's why my husband's not going to do it, because he will fall asleep. I'm telling you, he will do it. Okay? So you will fall asleep. If you slow it down too much, you will fall asleep. You know you will. Okay? This isn't background noise. I'm not talking about, like, I don't know if you guys have ever gone into, like, a department store during Christmas time when they're playing a whole lot of Christmas music and you're going to shop. And for me, it's like after a while, the music, I tune the music out and it just becomes background sound or whatever. And I kind of tune it out. But this is not that. This is intentional music. This is what you want to hear while you're drinking and sipping. Okay. And the music kind of is a finishing touch to your coffee. Okay. It's coming up. Okay. So evening music is different than day music. And that is true, because if I wake up in the morning, I may want to hear like Living My Life Like It's Golden. Or I may want to hear, what do I want to hear? I'm trying to think. What is the Bill Withers song that I like?
Lovely Day?
No, Lovely Day. You know, something like, oh, the microwave just went off, guys. Let me check.
Was that the one, Lovely Day?
It's Lovely Day, yes. That's going to get me going, you know. Or I may want to hear Soul to Soul, Keep On Moving. Let's see what we got. Okay.
When did you say you like to listen to that, honey?
In the morning.
Oh,
but at night, unless I'm really trying to get myself going to stay awake,
right.
I want to hear Phyllis Hyman.
Right.
I want to hear Angela Bofield. I want to hear Shaka Khan when she's doing her thing.
That's my coming
You know
home
what I'm saying?
music, like
Exactly.
Going to work, solo song.
Okay, guys, I'm doing another 5 minutes.
Oh man, need that music.
Right,
Pump
to
it up,
pump me up.
Pump it
Okay,
up.
let me check this. Okay.
That's for sure. More of the time, I got that in my headset crack.
Oh, that's good. So I'm gonna flip this. Let me get my other little utensils because I want it to be nice. I'm gonna flip it over just like that. Let me get this over here. Okay. Get that. Now, see, this one is perfect. This one over here was in the right hot spot. So we're gonna have to do this one on one side a little more. I don't know why I'm getting these hot spots. You know, like I said, it gotta be the eye. You know, because these pants are too big on the bottom. That's what it is. Okay, so, but anyway, let me put the spray back on here. And when it finishes browning, I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. I need to wipe, oh, there it is. I'm looking for my microfiber cloth so I can wipe the stove off. Because I got a little splatter. Okay, let's get that all cleaned up. All right, so like I was saying, so certain music invokes certain feelings or moods for me. And I'm sure it does for a lot of people. My husband was saying the same thing. He got playlists for days, child. He got things on there that I forgot even existed. Okay, but like I said, even music kind of lets you sit, it lets you relax, unless you're doing what I'm doing, trying to stay stimulated so I can get some work done. Okay, but other than that, you don't really need energy. You need to ease it up, for real. And so this music is, like I said, for kind of relaxing. The volume is part of the rhythm. Now, I'm going to tell you like this. When I am trying to stay alert, I blast those things, the headset, because I just want to be pumped and moving. When I'm not trying to stay alert and I'm just kind of relaxing, then I put it at a normal level. Yes, I do. But yeah, sometimes I just want to fill my mind with the music. And then drinking that coffee, man, you can't beat it. I'm telling you. Tea, coffee, hot milk, cocoa, whatever. Okay. Whatever is going to help you get into that mood. Okay. And like I said, with the Sundown music, it doesn't have to be loud. It shouldn't have to rap all over the room and shake it with the bass, unless that's what you want. Okay. I don't suggest that late at night because people are probably sleeping unless you're alone. Okay. And if you have to talk over it. So basically what we're saying is, don't act like you're in the club, because that's not going to take you to the place you want to be of relaxation. I know it doesn't for me. That's the one thing that I hate about the club. The music was so loud. If you wanted to have a conversation, by the time you left there, you were hoarse for 2 days. So yeah, I prefer not the club. Okay, but that's just me. Ain't got nothing to do with my age. When I was 20, I didn't like the club like that. Okay, so choosing the right mood. Okay, not the perfect song. So it's about the mood that song puts you in. It may not be the perfect song for everybody. It may not be the popular thing that's out now, but it is what's going to work for you and for your mind and your spirit. Okay. And the same thing with the coffee. Whatever kind of coffee that you want to drink. Hey, I drink my instant. I drink my Folgers. That's good for me. You may want to drink something a little bit more fruitful or sophisticated, whatever the case may be. But this doesn't persist. So you do whatever works for you. Okay, you don't even need a playlist. Now, if you want to have a playlist, and this is going to be a ritual for you every day or every other day or once a week, a playlist is fine. I don't have one because I got my little friend, and I just tell my little friend, play the best stuff, whoever I want, and my little friend play, or I'll watch YouTube, and they have, once you choose one artist, they kind of play everything in that genre. And it just kind of works for me because it really ignites a lot of memories for me. A lot of songs, you've forgotten what they are, and then you hear them, and it just reignites a whole lot of things and feelings. So, yeah. I mean, examples are like, for me, R&B, jazz. My husband loves jazz. He likes modern jazz, contemporary jazz, soft soul, instrumentals. It depends on what it is. I'm really more so into the ballads. I want to hear the words. I want to hear what it does for me. But anything, classical, acoustic, guitar, whatever, does it for you. Music really helps the body shift gears. Music really is, I'm going to tell you like this, for me, if there was no music in this world, it would be an unhappy place for my life, because music has really helped me get through a lot of things in my life. It just really is a therapy. It's all that, and I'm going to tell you, try it. Sometimes when you're just feeling, I know at work, they think I'm crazy because I shoot music in our chats because we are virtual. But sometimes the music can kind of like change your whole way of feeling if you're not feeling particularly nice, so it can do stuff like that, I'm just saying. Let me try and check. Let me not try, but let me check these potatoes. I think they're probably where I need them to be right now.
Oh, the mic just went off?
Whew. Yeah, did I heard it? Okay, see, they're perfect. They're just where I want them to be. So I'm take them out. They're not too soft. They're not too hard. They're perfect. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put them in my colander. Let me check the burgers. Okay. Yep, this burger is good. Let's get that over here. This one over here. Go ahead. Okay, and take this here. Now I want to brown this one a little bit more on this side. But see, it has a perfect brown, but there's a hot spot here. So I'm going to let this brown just a little bit more on that side, but I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. This right here, and this is not done all the way. For some people it is, because this is rare right now. But you see, you want it to have that color. This, if everyone can see, this is what you want it to look like when you take it out of your pan before you do your gravy. I'm going to get my colander, and I'm going to run some cold water on these potatoes so I can stop the cooking process, because I don't want them to mush up when I'm doing my skillet. Let me get some cold water, pour these potatoes in. Oh, I want y'all to see. So right now, these potatoes are firm. You see I got the fork in here. They're firm, but you can eat them like this. They're firm, but they're not mushy. Get them in here. And I'm going to stick my colander inside the bowl, so the bowl can fill up with water, and it can be continuous water running over them to stop the cooking process. Okay. This should be ready. It should be brown like I want it now. Okay, it did its thing. Okay, let me get you over here. Get your friends in. Welcome to my little friends.
Man, it's a monster burger.
Okay,
Baby.
let me take the heat down just a little, because now my skillet is really hot. Okay, so it's going to brown a little faster now. Put it over here. And put it over here. Like that. Put that top on there. Leave that and wipe up this little grease splatter. It smells so good. Okay. So now, while that's doing, my stuff is cooling off over here. My potatoes are cooling off. I'm going to take them out and let all the water drain off. Now, it's very important that these potatoes are dry before you start cooking them. Okay, that's perfect. Now I'm going to take them out. Get this water out of here. I'm going to let them drain in this bowl, in the colander. But what I'm going to do first, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show you a little trick. If you want to make sure that your potatoes are not wet when you use them, for anything that you want it to dry for, like potato salad, the worst thing you could do is make potato salad and the doggone potatoes are full of water. Let me turn this down. This is really hot now. Okay. So, in order to dry your potatoes and make sure they are fully dry when you're doing potato salad or any dish with potatoes that you don't want them to be waterlogged, I'm going to show you the trick. So, let me pour these potatoes. I'm pouring these potatoes back into the bowl. The potatoes are wet. I'm going to take my colander. I'm going to dry my colander completely out. Bottom and top. Then I'm going to take my paper towels. And what I'm going to do with my paper towels is I'm going to line this colander with paper towels. Why am I doing that? Because I'm going to put the potatoes in here and I'm going to let the paper towel absorb the water. That way, when I get ready to put them inside my skillet, I'm going to get the crisp that I want. And for potato salad, I do this, and then I sit them in the fridge and let them cool down. And then you have the best potato salad ever. Have you ever had potato salad and potato salad is soupy? I don't dig that. So in order to prevent that, this is what you do. I'm just telling you.
So what you saying that potato salad is waterlogged?
If you don't have dry potatoes, yes it is. And the longer you keep the potato salad, the next day you got soup. So now I'm gonna put a paper towel on top, just like this, and I'm gonna sit it over here. Now this is what you want to see, just like this. Okay, it is paper towel in here and on here. Let me sit that over to the side, dry off my counter, and check my burgers. Like I said, this is hotter now. I'm gonna be careful because I got them close to each other. See, it's getting brown really fast. And I got it on, what, a 3. Let me move that over. Just like that. But you see what I'm saying? When you put your fingerprint in it, you see my burgers. You see? They're not sitting up like a meatball. They are flat. And that's because your burgers start cooking from the middle outside. So your outside will get done faster than the middle of your burger. But if you make the level of the burger a little less than the outside, then you have more of an equal cooking level. So in conclusion, the music, because I'm going back and forth. The music really matters for me. And like I said, I know I'm not alone out there. Okay, not just with the coffee, but just to kind of bring it down a level. I have a really, really stressful job, and I know a lot of people have stress in our lives. It's just something we can't get rid of. But I'm gonna tell you, sometimes sitting there and singing those songs along with those songs, finding songs that are expressing how you feel, but you can't verbalize it, kind of helps cleanse you. And this coffee ain't a bad companion, that's for sure. Okay. That's pretty much how I feel about it. What do you guys think? What works for you? What kind of music do you listen to kind of bring it down a level? Let me know. I'd be interested to see or to hear it. Maybe I'll listen. I'm open to new things. Yes, I am. Let me taste this. I swear I have so many things to drink around here. That's why I can't eat. I can't resist it. No, I can't. I'm here to tell you, I can't. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it. Let me stop. Okay, I don't even know who made that song. Who made that song?
That's the way it is.
Yeah.
That's our era.
Okay, I don't know if that's our era or not. I don't know who made that song. Was it a rapper?
Yep.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Oh, that was Tupac? Oh, no. Well, that's why I remember it.
No.
I don't think that was Tupac. Are you sure? Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful sister said it was Tupac. Hey, I know it's stuck in my head. See, that's what happens when music is good. It sticks in your head even if you don't remember who did it. All right, so I'm going to start sweating my vegetables, and I probably need a bigger skillet than this with all these vegetables.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I have one over here.
Yeah, give me some big. This is over here. And we can swap. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so I'm going to sweat my veggies. And you know what? Maybe I won't. I'm just going to put them all in here together. I ain't going to sweat it. We're going to do one pot. I'm not sweating it.
Don't sweat the technique.
Nah. Okay, who was that? Is that KRS-One?
No, I think that's Rock Kimmersay.
Okay. Oh, Rock. Okay. Follow the leader.
Yeah, follow the leader.
Okay, Rock him.
Rock
Yeah.
him.
Okay, so there are two different versions of the song with two different singers. So I don't know which version you're singing, but the one I know is
Okay, So basically, she may have been half right, y'all. Okay, well, then you said the two versions.
Yeah, I'm about to go look and see the other one.
Okay, let me check this.
Okay, so the original song is a 1986 hit called "The Way It Is" by Bruce Hornsby and Lorraine.
Okay, that's probably the one we singing.
Wasn't that? What's not? Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. But you know, rappers sample things.
What's that guy Simmons that got the show? Yeah, nah, his brother's in them. In that group. Yeah.
Run DMC.
Run DMC. That's the way it is.
No, that's not that one.
Run DMC.
But I'm not talking about that one. I'm not talking. Okay, guys, I just flipped it because they're nice and brown. So note to self: when these skillets, if you're using a cast iron skillet and it gets hot, then you get that even cooking. So I just need to work my skillet a little bit, and it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. Okay, so.
Teresa said you're right, Rob. Teresa said 2 different versions.
So the one that I'm talking about is the more up-to-date version.
Well, I mean, yeah, up to date as Tupac has been not with us for like over 20 years. Yeah, it's up to date. Yeah. Yeah, it's been that long.
20 years?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, because he passed when he was in his early 20s, I think. I don't know. These days, I can't tell if somebody passed or not. But the mere fact that internet says a lot of things, you know, and I don't know. When they say it, I always have to check other sources. I just don't run with it. Because like I said, I think it was last week, they said that Janet Jackson was unalive. Oh, yeah. And it was all over the place. And it was, yeah, and they had like whole shows. And I'm like, okay, so you know I had to go look. And she's alive and well, and thankfully that's the case. You know, but hey, people do what they do in order to get you to look. Okay, I made you look. You know, so.
Isn't that a song too? I made you look.
I don't know if that's a song, but you know, they got a song for everything. 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 You are everything, and everything is you. Dum, 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 dum. Today I saw somebody who looked just like you. She walked like you do. I thought it was you. Don't y'all start me. As she turned the corner, I called out her name. I felt so ashamed when it wasn't you. See, I got the music in my head. Wasn't you. Whoa, whoa, you are everything. Okay, no, stop. Okay.
Stop. Oh, this
Before you break my heart,
I'm sorry.
think it over.
Here you go.
Yes.
One here you go.
Yes. Don't get me started. I can make a song out of everything. Okay, let me check the burger. All right, let's see. Okay. I'm feeling this. Put that over here. Now see, this is the time you let your meat rest. If you want to give your meat a little vacation, this is what you do. This is the rest. This is the resting period. Okay, while I'm over here.
It'll take 2 days to eat them.
You see this? There you go. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm talking about. So now the fun begins because I'm going to make the gravy. Okay, so nibbly bits, guys. If you're new to nibbly bits, are nothing but the seasonings and the little things on the bottom of your pan that some people will wash away. Let me turn this down. I'm going to take it to a low, and I'm going to just leave this on for now. Okay, so I am taking my nibbly bits, and it's mixed with some of the oil from the meat and, you know, the extra oil I put in here, which is wonderful because, okay, if you want to make a gravy from scratch, this is how it, okay, no.
Oh, that's all? Well, here goes.
Okay, I'm doing it. This is how we do it. Okay, so you can take, and let me just get this, like 2 tablespoons of flour, okay, or less. I like to start with less, and if I need to add, I will. And so I'm going to get my lumps out of my flour. You can do that too. That'd be the best way to do it. Now, the old-fashioned way of making gravy, okay, is that you're going to brown this in the oil or butter or whatever. I'm choosing to use the oil from the meat because it's seasoned and stuff like that. So I'm going to get this in here. And you want to brown this until it's the color you want. If you want a dark gravy, you brown it darker. If you want a lighter gravy, you brown it lighter. Well, brown it because you don't want raw flour.
No.
Now, if you don't want to go through all that, you can get whatever store brand you got. This was on sale, but I get the store brand. And then I will take this and I will season it up. I'll put it in my skillet. I'll put some butter in there. I'll put all my seasonings I have here, whatever seasonings you want. Then I will take that flour. I will put it in a cup. I will pour some of my beef broth in it, and I'll make what is called a slurry. So I've made slurries before, and I keep saying I'm going to make a short to show people, but you probably won't even know what I'm doing, but I'm going to do it anyway. And you just take this and you mix it until it is a liquidy consistency. The reason why I say that, you want to mix it with this to thicken up your gravy. Put your onions and things in here, and that's a quick gravy. You have seasoned it. You've made it taste better. Or you can mix the two. So this is the really quick way. This is a little more labor intensive, but it's the bomb. And if you're doing it for Saturday Love, hey, take a little time. Okay, so I'm going to start putting this in here. I'm going to turn it up to about a 4. And I'm just going to sprinkle half of this in here. So I'm going to do about a tablespoon. And I did almost all of it. So I'm going to do all of it. I'm going to do all of it. And then if it gets too thick, what I'm going to do is you thin it out with your broth. So what I'm doing now is I'm just stirring this into the nibbly bits and the oil. And the thing when you do a roux, you got to keep on stirring, okay? You let it sit for a few seconds, but basically you want to keep on stirring. Now, if your roux does not yield you the thick enough gravy, then there are things you can do to thicken it. Then you do your slurry. So there's a lot of things you can do to fix it. Now, what I will end up doing here, I will make my roux and I have the brownness of it. And then I'm going to transfer it in that other pan because I have so many burgers and I want them to lay flat. So I'm just stirring just like that. And when I finish, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay. When it starts off, it looks very light, almost like those paper towels. And as it cooks, it turns a lighter color brown, so like a beige. And then you just keep cooking it to the darkness that you want. And you just keep stirring. Now, you can take up the heat higher. I'm not going to do that because I'm trying to let it, I don't want smoke. I don't want any more smoke. I'm just going to be real. I don't want any more smoke. So I'm going to let it kind of do its thing. Maybe I'll take it up to 5. But once this gets done, that is your base for your gravies, for your brown gravies. If you're making a lighter colored gravy, you wouldn't take this all the way dark. You make sure your flour is cooked. And then you want to add some cream. Like you want to do a white gravy or a light gravy, cream. And it's going to lighten it up. Okay? Because I'm going to take it up higher than that because the pot got cooler. Okay? So, let's see. Teresa said, Google it. I guess she's Googling the song to see how many artists did it.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so yeah. But you want to keep this moving because like right now, in that little bit of time, it started to stick on the bottom. I don't want it to stick because I took it up. So I'm taking it back down again because I don't want this to stick. Let me get my, yeah, I need the wooden one. that little rubber thing ain't doing nothing. Okay, so I took it down. Okay, and that's taking it up, taking some of this stuff up. So I don't want it to stick. Okay, just like that. Okay. Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. And you may get like some little darker, pieces. Like I said, it's that stuff in the bottom of the pan, really, that people will wash off. But if you leave it here and you put it in your gravy,
It's flavor right
it's
there,
flavor.
darling.
So anything that doesn't look like you wanted to, like how some of this is stuck to the bottom of this pan because I turned it up and looked away, I'll just spoon it out and it'll still leave that flavor. Okay, that's good. I should have had my wooden spoon. Okay, that's good. And I got a few little remnants here, so I'm just going to take them out. That's all. Just like that. Okay. See? Take those out. Get rid of the Cajuns. Okay, take them out. Keep right on stirring. And that's only, like I said, a lot of kitchen, what you think are kitchen errors can be corrected if you know what you're doing. Okay, so this is a nice, I say walnut color brown right now. I want it to get a little darker. So also what you can do is, also if you want to darken it even more, you can put a little paprika in here. Okay, so this is as good as I want it to be right now because I'm going to transfer it into the other pan and I'm going to get my broth in there and make my gravy as thick as I want it to be. Then I'm going to put my burgers in because you don't want the burgers to cook too much longer unless you want them like really, 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 really well done because they're almost done now. Okay, so let me turn this off.
Question: does meat continue to cook when it's resting?
Well, if you cover it and it's steaming, yes. If you leave it like that, the temperature starts going down. But yes, it is. That's why if you want something medium, you cook it a little less than medium and you let it sit. And then it'll cook to where you want it to be. Okay, so let me get this over here. Let me get my other pot. Take that off. Let me turn this noise maker. Okay, that's better because I feel like I'm screaming. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some butter. I'm going to go over here with this. Let me move you over here. Get you over here. Spray you up. Okay. And if you have a big enough pan, you don't have to do this. But I don't have a big enough pan for these big giant burgers. So I'm spraying this right nicely. And we all know by now that this pan has a hot spot because it's really big. Okay, I'm going to take it down to about a 7. Yeah. Then I'm going to take a whole stick of this butter and put it in here. Just like that. Let it melt. Okay. And then once I get this in here, I'm going to have your little sister wash it out. We're going to get our potatoes in there and start cooking that. Okay, let's get your butter. See if I can break it up, make it do faster. It's just a little chilly in my house. The butter said, heck no, I won't go. Butter said it's going to do right just like this. Y'all don't like it? Hey, that's your problem. That's what the butter said. I didn't say that. The butter said it. Okay, so I'm letting this melt. Look, you see, did y'all see it jump over there? It said, I want you to come over here into my life. Okay, let's bring it down a little because I don't want the butter to burn. You can also make a roux with butter, but you have to really watch it. That's something else. Because butter will burn. Okay, so I'm just going to stand here, well, sit here, and I'm going to roll this around because I don't want it to scorch. And I've got it flopping and flipping, and it's on a 3. Now, these pans get hot really quickly, as you can see. So I'm going to take it down to a 2. Okay, my butter is almost there. I can cut it up now because it's pretty much melted. And if you want it to be in pieces, just cut it before you put it in there. You know I got to make life difficult. Okay, bring it up again. And I'm just melting butter. That's what I'm doing. I need to get it all the way melted because what I want to do now is make the gravy. I'm going to sit the burgers in it. I'm going to put the onions in it. Okay, and it's all going to go in their little happy family and kind of bubbling brown sugar. Yeah. Just like that. Okay, almost. I can take you up to a 4. Because see, one thing about it, when you are constantly moving whatever is in your pan, that also is going to help regulate the heat. But who wants to just stand here and stir? But you know, hey. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You have cooking that you don't have to really look at, like the microwave, like I did the potatoes, or you have intentional cooking like this. And depending on how you are feeling that given day, that's how you decide how you're going to cook it and the method that you're going to use. And that is some free kitchen rhythm. All right, so my butter is all melted. If you guys can see, it ain't in there, it's melted. Let me put this down. I don't want this to go off. Now I'm going to take the cast iron skillet to see if I can lift it because it's heavy as all get out. Let me see. I need to find something that'll help me lift this. Okay, so I'll take this and I want to get this. A beautiful assistant, if you will come and see, this is heavy as I don't know what. Let me try to get this. This skillet is really heavy. If you will come and clean this out.
Yep.
Okay, I'm trying to get most of it in here, but Lord have mercy, this thing is so heavy. Okay, heavy and hot. Okay, so I'm pouring my roux into the butter. Okay, beautiful assistant is going to clean this out. And I already know I'm going to have to thicken this some more because I added the butter, but it's fine because I want that flavor. And now I'm going to season this up. And really, it's thickening now. The butter is serving as an emulsifier with the flour and in the roux. So it's browning a little bit more, which is great.
Hey, no, you said not to wash.
Well, wipe it is fine, but I'm getting ready. Yeah, just wipe it. Whatever. You did it. It's fine.
No, this is
Okay, we have to. We're so used to washing stuff. She washed my pan. We're trying not to wash it so we can get it to be seasoned, but you know, hey, what can you do? So we'll try again. But in the meantime, I'm going to put some Casey's Blessing into this. And I'm going to throw some seasonings up in here. So I'm taking my paprika. I'm going to have my onion powder, my garlic powder. I turned it down some because I don't want it to cook fast while I'm putting the stuff in.
what else is going in here?
So that. I'm just spraying it because I'm going to put the potatoes in.
Okay.
I'm going to put some bacon fat in there. I got the onion powder, garlic powder in here. I'm going to put some pepper. Just like that. And let me get this back over here. And if you give me the salt, I'm going to need the salt.
Seasoned salt or regular salt?
Regular salt. Okay, and I'm going to put some of this paprika in here, guys. I'm going to take a little bit of the garlic and squeeze it over in here. So about a half a teaspoonful of garlic. And then I'm going to get my onions. And I'm going to do a little bit of herbs in here. Normally, it would be my basil, but I'm going to just do the Italian herbs because it just gives it a good flavor. Now, most people don't do all of this with their gravy. They just make the roux, season it up with some salt and pepper, and, make their gravy. I got the KCIs, everything. So remember I told you about the onion soup mix, the other half? Now I'm putting that in here. If I can open it. I closed it up so well. I can't get it open again. Okay. All right, so let's get that in here, the other half. Just like that. So now I'm going to stir. I'm going to get my beef broth. Just like that. Let me get this back over here. And I'm going to stir it up. Just like that. Yep. That's going to make a beautiful gravy for these burgers. Okay. Let me take it up just a little. Give it a little more heat. And I'm just kind of stirring it. Wetting the onion soup mix because it is dry. Kind of animate it, bring it back to life. Back to life, back to reality. Yes. Doing it like that. This is thickening. Looking really cute here. And the pepper, y'all, the pepper got me sneezing like crazy. Okay. So I'm going to put the smoky paprika in here for the flavor and for the color. So I'm doing about a teaspoon, of the smoky paprika. And that's going to take it to even a darker color. Along with some great flavor. Okay. I'm going to keep stirring. Just like that. Okay, so let me see if I can let y'all see this right quick. So this is what it should look like, okay, before you put your liquid in. So now I'm going to take it. Let me wipe the stove off. All right, I'm going to let it cook for about a minute. And then I'm going to put my liquid in. I'm going to put the beef broth in. And then I'll see how thick it is. So at that point, I can make a decision. I can put in this gravy to thicken it, or I can do a slurry if it's not thick enough. Okay. All right. Because it's all going to depend on what happens when I put the liquid in. All right. So what I'm going to do now, I have so many onions here, so I'm going to take half of these, maybe a fourth of these onions, and I'm going to put it on the bottom, and then I'm going to put my liquid in. Okay, so let me take just a little bit of these onions, just like that. Spread them in here. Perfect. Okay. We may need some more onions, because I like a lot of onions on my burger when it's like this. So we may need some more onions. So get ready. Cut them up, beautiful assistant. And cut us some more onions. See, this is getting nice and thick now that I put the onion in. Okay, and it's really seasoning this up. Okay, so we got that. I'm going to put a pinch of salt, just a pinch. Not a big pinch, a little pinch. Just sprinkle a little bit of salt on here, just like that. Put that over here. And stir again. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my liquid in. And I'm going kind of slow because I need beautiful assistant to give me some more onions because I'm going to top it off with onions. And the reason why I'm getting more onions is because the onions kind of cook down. And we want to have onions when we lift up, take our burger out. Okay, so here's where you're at right here now with the onions. Let me show you. Okay. You guys can see, this smells really good. Okay, let's stick this back here. keep it cooking. I need it to come up to a nice temperature before I get the liquid in here. Okay, let me wipe that down. I'm going to bring it up to a 5, which is like a low medium for my oven, my stovetop rather. Okay. And it's starting to bubble again. And that's a good thing because when I put this liquid in here, it's going to take the heat down. So I want the heat to kind of be a little angry. I'm going to take it up again. I'm going to take it up to a 7. So it can start doing this little thing.
There's enough for you need more.
That's good. Just take them apart and add them to the collection. There you go. Perfect. So now it's sizzling. This is sizzling. Okay, we're going to start with a 1/2 cup of the beef broth. Okay, because I want a lot of gravy. So I'm going to start with a 1/2 cup. You hear that? I don't know if you can hear the sizzle or not. Okay. Now it's boiling. We're stirring. That's looking cute. I know I'm going to have to do a slurry probably, but it's cool because I'm going to get I want a lot of gravy here. So I'm going to do some more. Just like that. So I'm doing maybe 2 cups. Because I want lots of gravy. You guys want lots of gravy? Yeah,
Lots of gravy.
Okay. Okay, this still is big. I know burgers are big. So I did maybe 2.5 cups of liquid. Now, mind you, I'm doing this because I got big burgers. I got a lot of meat. So your gravy, and one thing about it, gravy don't go bad. You can put it on some rice, put it on the potato. You can freeze it and use it for other things.
That's exactly what
So don't worry about
it. Too.
Okay, I think I'm going to do some more because now he's talking about he want to do it with something else.
No, put it on the tens you got right there.
Okay. So now I'm lying, y'all. I'm going to end up using almost 32 ounces of this liquid. Okay. Yeah. I'll put some more in. Okay, so now that I have waterlogged my gravy, I have to season it up. This is the key. Season as you add liquid. It's important because your flavors get diluted. So I'm just going to stick a little more of the Casey's Blessing in. Just like that. Because the worst thing you could ever have is some bland gravy. You do not want that.
No.
Trust me. More garlic powder, more onion powder. Just like that. And I'm going to tell you, you can never have too much flavor. Now, you can have too much salt. That's the thing. So you want to be mindful of putting too much salt. You can always add salt, but you can't take it out. Okay, I put a little bit of the Worcestershire sauce in there. Just a little bit, just a couple of drops. And I'm going to stir. I'm going to let this come to a boil. And then I'm going to be ready with my slurry because I already know I'm going to have it. I want to put my burgers in here. And this is watery. Okay, so you get to see me make a slurry. Now, you can do 1 of 2 things. You can make a slurry, or you can get a little skillet and do another roux. I ain't doing all that. I'm making a slurry. So I'm going to get a cup. And I need some more flour.
What are you trying to
So about 2, yeah, because I want it to be thick when I put it in there. So I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of flour in this cup right here. And try not to make a mess. I like when beautiful sister does it because she don't get messy. I get messy when I get flour. But I'm going to do my little thing. Get a regular spoon here. Okay. And take it and put it in here. 1 and 2 tablespoons, just like that. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of, and I'm going to season my flour. Okay, so I'm putting a little bit of Casey's Blessing in the flour, and then I am going to I'm going to add the broth. Now you can do this with just cold water if you want, but I prefer to add broth to get flavor. So I put an 1/8 teaspoonful in. I'm going to start stirring, and I want to make sure that it's the right consistency. Now, right now, this is too thick. So I'm going to put a little more. It's coming to where I need it to be. Okay, and I'll show you. And then you make sure all your lumps are out. Just like that. And I'm gonna put a little bit more because it's not quite, see?
Some people like lumpy gravy.
I haven't met them. Okay, I don't want lumpy gravy, just like I don't want lumpy potatoes. Okay, see, I know that I need to thicken this up because this is just like a beautiful, delicious tasting broth right now. And that's not what I want. So now, if you see, this is how you want your slurry to be. Just like that. So I usually start in the middle, pouring my slurry in. Okay, so I'm going to pour my slurry in here and I'm going to start stirring. Just like that. And keep stirring. And this is going to thicken up. So I'm going to turn the heat down because it's going to thicken pretty fast. It's already thickening up. And see, the lovely thing about a slurry is you can continue to put more in there until it gets the way you want it to be. That's the loveliness of a slurry. And it will cook. Let me get the rest of it out. Just like that. Okay. And stir it. And see, it's getting to the nice consistency that I want it to be. Let it cook a little and thicken. And then I'm going to sit my burgers in here. Just let it get a little thicker. But the burgers won't be in here long. Okay. Now, right now, it's a good color. I like mine to be a little bit darker. So I'm going to get a little bit of gravy master. And I'm going to sit in here for color. If I have any. I'm telling you things that I may not even have. And I don't see it.
We should have gravy master. It's like one.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, it's way up there. So I need someone 6 foot tall to come get this. Because they forget I'm a little person. Gravy master is something I will always keep in my house because it's great for darkening your gravies. It's not really much for taste or whatever. It's more so darkening. For me, that's what I use it for.
My apologies.
Okay, no worries. So I'm going to put a little bit in here just to darken my gravy up some more. Okay, so I'll put about a half a teaspoonful, and this is optional because the gravy is a perfect color now, but I just, you know, it's me. I like to have it a little darker. And that just took it right to where I wanted it to go. Perfect. And it's thickening up lovely. Now, all I need is beautiful sister to come over here and taste it before I stick my burgers in here, and she tell me, it needs more salt. But see, I don't do a whole lot of salt, y'all. I really don't. Okay, and I'm going to just put a little squirt of Splenda. One little squirt, okay? Here, taste it so I can stick my burgers in. Good? Okay. All right, so it passed the beautiful assistant salt test, y'all. So let me put this in here, and I'm just going to place my burgers in here. Just like that. Whoop. Okay, just like that. And be careful because some of these are soft, very soft. They're very soft. They come apart. Okay, pour that over there. All right, get this in the trash. Okay, clean the hand off. All right, I'm gonna bring this up. The heat up, pump up the heat. Take it up.
Pump up the volume. Pump up.
That was my husband, you know, just being himself. Okay. Okay, so let me just move this over. Ooh, this is so nice already, and it's not even finished. Okay, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to tint. Ooh. I'm scared of this. Oh wow, yeah. This is gonna be it. You got all the gravy you want, honey.
Really?
Okay, so now I'm gonna take all of these onions, y'all, and I'm gonna put all these onions on top, just like that. That's why I wanted more. More. Yeah. Okay, so we got all our onions down here, and we're gonna cook this down, and we're gonna just spoon that gravy over those burgers like that. As the gravy thickens, I'm gonna get the potatoes on, and then we can plate this puppy up after we finish cooking the potatoes. Okay, so I'm gonna get my top. Oh, wrong way. I'm gonna get my top. I do need a top for this skillet, and I'm gonna tent it. Okay, because I don't want it to get watery. I want my gravy to thicken up. I gotta watch it because it's on a higher heat. So I need a top. I need a top for the skillet. Okay, so now I'm gonna get my bacon fat and a little bit of oil.
Does this one not fit that?
No, I think it's too big. I don't know if you can try. I think it's too big. Oh, it works. Okay, good. Okay, so now, if you can see, let me bring you guys a little closer and put you over here. Okay, in this skillet right here, I'm gonna turn the skillet on, heat it up. I'll do it start it on an 8. Put a little bit of cooking oil in here. About a tablespoonful. And then I'm going to put my bacon fat. Just like that. And I'm going to start with 2 tablespoonfuls of my bacon fat. Put that in there, just like that. Like I said, this is optional. You do not have to do this, but it gives a good flavor. You just use oil. Okay, got that over here. We keep that because I may need it again. And let that do its thing. Let me bring my veggies over here. Okay. And what I'm going to do, what I like to do with my potatoes before I put anything in the skillet. Now my potatoes are completely dry. And no water in this. So now I'm going to take it out of the paper towel. So let me be careful because I don't want any to fall. I want them to go directly into the colander. Then I'm going to take this paper towel here and put it underneath because I'm going to show you. I'm going to season these with some seasoning first. I like to put a little seasoning on here. So I do use a little bit of the low sodium Lowry's. And I put that on just like that. Let's see, when I flip it, I'm going to season it again. And then I put some paprika on here. And those are the 2 things I put on first. Just like that. And so it ends up looking like this. Just like that. Okay, we're heating this up. That looks good. Let me check the consistency. See, that's getting nice and brown. I'm going to turn this down some because it's getting hotter. So I'm taking it down to a 4. And let me check this. Okay. Let's see. The thing about it, see, what you don't want is a whole bunch of condensation. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take this off. And I'm going to get my screen. And let me just move this around. Yeah, that looks good. Because I just want the onions to cook down. Once the onions cook down, then the burgers are ready. And they look delicious. Yeah. That was really good. Okay. All right. So I'm putting a screen on here because I don't want to have that condensation. Okay. So I'm going to get the screen. Get that all rinsed off. and dry it off. Okay, just like that. And the screen to keep it from popping, stuff popping out of it while it's cooking. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so I'm going to take my veggies and I'm going to start putting them inside the skillet. And I'm going to season them. So I'm going to start with my peppers and the jalapeno because that has the tougher of the skin. Like that. And I may get a few onions in here because beautiful assistant has it kind of touching each other. So we'll do that. Okay. And I'm going to take this, where's my spatula? And I'm going to kind of move them in, flatten them out in the skillet. And just let them cook a little in here. Let me turn the heat up a little. Move that over here. Move that out the way. Okay. And I'm going to season them. So I'm going to take the same season. I'm going to get some Casey Blessed on this. I'm going to put my onion powder, garlic powder on there. Just like that. Onion and garlic. And I'm going to squirt a little bit of garlic in here. But that's going to be closer to when it finishes cooking some of this. I'm going to do it kind of with the onion. Okay. A little bit of parsley. Just a sprinkle. And some pepper. And a teeny tiny bit of salt. Just like that. All right. So let me turn this up so this can cook a little faster. Then I get the other stuff in there. Because this takes, like I said, this takes really no time to make. It's about making sure the vegetables are soft enough. Because your potatoes are almost done. Okay, so let me get this over here. Move that out the way. Get the potatoes over there. Okay, so I'm just letting this do its thing. Let me bring it up again. And I need to, over here is great. Let me wipe this off. Because things are getting messy. Okay, so I'm going to stick this on here so these vegetables can sweat and cook a little faster because that steam is going to help them cook a little faster. Okay, just like that. All right, let's check our burgers and our gravy. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what we're working with, y'all. We want to make sure that our burgers are not sticking and that the gravy is getting thicker. Perfect. Now, at this point, if you want, you can take that store-bought gravy and add it in here. You really don't have to if your gravy is where you need it to be. And I won't be doing that because we already had the taste test from Beautiful Assistant, and she said the gravy is banging. And let me get this. Let me spoon a little bit of gravy on top of here. Just keep basting. Yeah, that's a good look. There you go. It's getting really thick and delicious and savory and all of those things that we want it to be. Oh, yeah. Those onions are sweating and getting softer. And that's what we want. Okay, put this on here. And then I'll get the top on here again so they can finish sweating. But that's a good look right there, y'all. That's a good look. That's a good look. Let me get me some water. Get that over here. Okay, so while we wait for this, I promise you guys. Ooh, I shook you. I shook you up. Oh no. Okay, we're talking about some kitchen rhythm, little tip leftover strategy. So we're not going to change. We're going to change the word leftovers because leftover sounds so like you don't care, and that's not the case. Because I'm gonna tell you, really, leftover is food, or I'm gonna say this. leftovers are the best part of your food. And the reason why I say that, a lot of the foods that you have, the longer it sits, the more flavorful it becomes. And you can do so many things with them. Okay, so give your kitchen a day off. Take what you have remaining, the remainders. That's what we're going to call them, the remainders. The remainders. Every time you cook once, you can eat twice to save energy. Okay, and that's going to give your kitchen a rest, and it's going to give you a rest too. Okay, and kitchens need resting, just like meat needs resting, just like people need resting. Okay, so what you do is, I'm gonna give you some examples. Hey sis, chicken becomes a sandwich or a wrap. Perfect example. Whatever chicken you have left over, you can put it in a wrap with some lettuce and tomatoes and a little bit of mayo, or make it like a little sauce, and then you have a wonderful wrap. Okay, or you make a sandwich, or you can make a chicken salad. It's things you can do. Rice can become fried rice, because I told you guys a long time ago, it changes the dynamic of your rice when you let it sit overnight. It doesn't have the same carbohydrate content. It turns more into a fiber situation, which is a little healthier for you. Okay, so that's good. Veggies can be put into your omelets. They sure can. Your broccoli, your spinach, your whatever veggies you like. I've even had collard greens inside my omelet before, and it's really good. Okay, so any sauces like we're doing here, my husband already got some grits designated for this.
Oh, you best believe.
Okay, that's why he's like, make all the gravy,
All
the gravy,
all the gravy.
you know. Yeah, so you can save the gravy, and you can have it to put over some rice or potatoes or whatever with a different type of meat. So it's about planning. Okay, when you cook, think what's going to be good for this tomorrow. And it doesn't have to be the same thing. I think that's where people get it twisted. They think that you got to take your remainders and eat them exactly the same way, and you do not. There's no book that says it has to be the same way. Okay, let me check it. This. Okay, move it. Moving you up. Oh man, y'all should see this. Oh my goodness. I swear, this looks like fake TV. For real. Wow. This gravy is all that. And these burgers are so soft until they literally are coming apart as I'm moving them around. They are so tender. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to give this a couple more minutes. I'm going to turn this down to a simmer. I'm going to check these vegetables because I think they sweated enough. There you go. They're perfect, just like I need them to be. Yeah, they done did their little thing. Let me get my onion in here, just like that. And I'm going to get a little bit of garlic, just a little squeeze, if I can find you. Okay, here you are. So just a little squeeze. And I do the garlic last because you don't want your garlic to get scorched and then to have like a bitter flavor. So let me get that over here and just kind of stir it up. Just like that. Now, I have a bed of these vegetables just sitting here, just waiting happily. For what? The potatoes. So we put the potatoes in, y'all. Right on top of here. So I'm putting the potatoes in here. Remember, I seasoned one side, so now I'm going to season the other side. And I'm going to take my Casey's Blessing, season my potatoes, if I can get it open. Okay, just like that. Da, 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 da.
Sister Pam in the house.
Yes.
She gave you 2 thumbs up.
She's been in the house. You just ain't paying no attention.
Yeah.
I'm going to take some of these celery flakes, and I'm going to hit them just like that. And don't worry, they're going to get soft. I'm going to do onion powder. I'm going to do garlic powder. Yes, I made a new word, powder. I told y'all that last week. I thought I was playing. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of pepper. And I'm going to move back so I don't sneeze. I sneezed twice today. I'm going to hold my breath so I don't sneeze. Pepper. Then I'm going to take a little bit of this low sodium Lowry's right on top.
A little cayenne.
I'm going to put it, you was going to be hot already.
Oh, real? Oh, okay.
Okay, he always hollering about hot, y'all. And then when he get, why you making it so hot? Okay, so I'm not thinking about my husband. Okay, did I put a little bit of salt in here? I can't remember now. You made me lose track of my mind.
You use low sodium.
I didn't put any regular salt in.
No.
Okay, so I'm just put a little bit of salt. Just a little, just like that. And I'm gonna put my paprika on top. And then I'm gonna start stirring these. Just like that. Okay, and remember, like I said, for those of you who don't dig the pig, use olive oil. I mix olive oil with like some canola oil so it doesn't burn. Now I'm going to take this and I'm just going to start just tossing it into the vegetables and into the oil, just like that. Just like that. Yep, one jumped out. Go back in there where you came from. I could have used a bigger skillet, guys, so I'm being kind of gentle because I don't want to toss too hard and then they jump out. But that's all it is to it. This is not a difficult exercise at all.
Man, it looks good from here.
It looks good though. It's gonna taste good too. Okay. And you just want to make sure that every potato is kissed with all of the veggies and the nice oils that are in, the seasoned oils that are in the bottom of the pan, whatever they may be for you. And I feel another sneeze coming on. Okay, just like that. And if you want to add some more cayenne pepper, you can to it if you want to really heat it. I took the seeds out of this jalapeno. Well, beautiful sister did. Because we don't want it too. Yeah, I'm scared, doggone it.
Oh.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared.
You're scared?
Yes, I am. Okay, so I'm going to let this heat through for a couple of minutes while I finish telling you about the kitchen rhythm thing and the leftovers or the remainders. Beautiful sister can get those plates because we can get ready to plate this up soon. Okay, let me just get this over here. Like
Now
that.
I tell you, you know me, I don't like leftovers. No, I do like leftovers, but not back to back.
Okay.
If you dress it up nice.
Well, that's why we don't let you know what we do the next day.
Oh, you think I'm a stunt dummy?
No, I just think that it's in your mind. That's what I think. And sometimes you have to just kind of persuade people, to come over to reality. Okay, because I looked the last time I looked, I wasn't financially secure, and I need to save money. Okay, that's the last time I
Now, the
looked.
money funny and the change is strange.
Just don't talk that for me.
That's another situation.
Okay.
Situation.
And even if it isn't, you have to, you never know what's going to happen in your life. So you need to know how to live with a little bit of intention because you never know.
You never know.
Okay, you never know. So I'm going to cover this. I'm going to take this up just one notch. Okay. That's really doing its thing. Let me bring it down. Let me bring you down to a low. Okay, just like that. And, okay. Wipe this all up. I'll finish telling you guys what I was telling you. And then it should be ready for us to plate that puppy up. Yes. Okay, so like I was saying, don't feel guilty don't let your husband make you feel guilty about giving him your husband or your mate or your children or yourself. Boy, I'm eating the same thing again.
Don't let the green grass fool you.
I don't know what he's singing now. He done lost me with that. Okay, because sometimes plans change and you don't have time to cook a full meal. But you could take, because I have little bits and pieces in my refrigerator, I can put a whole meal together. For real. I'm being totally honest. Okay, so you don't want to always order out. There are many times there are a lot of times I don't really like eating out. I'll be totally honest. I like my own food. So if I can find something to piece it, like the other day, I kid you not, they wanted to eat out. I didn't want that. I had beautiful assistant make me a beautiful herb grilled cheese sandwich, and I had a little salad with it. That's what I had. Okay, so I'm telling you, you can do some things. Don't sleep on it. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you like this meal right here. They're complaining. Oh, the burger's so big. Well, what I will do, I will take half of my burger, and tomorrow I will have me a little side salad with it if I don't eat all of it, and it will be just as moist and tender because it has the nice gravy on it. Or if all the burger is gone, I'll save this gravy here, and when I make some dirty rice, I'll add that gravy. See what I'm saying? So there are things that you can do. Don't sleep on. So everybody, class, what are we going to say? We are not calling leftovers anymore. We are calling them the delicious remainders. How about that? Yeah. Delicious remainders. Okay? Yeah. That's what we're going to do. So I can always try to tell you my business, okay? Tell you a story.
Okay, all I say is leftovers.
Excuse me. Remainders, okay? But my husband here, he's always yapping at the flap, okay? So therefore, I don't get to tell you a connected story. I was going to tell you about him and his not ever wanting to eat. Listen, I told you last week about the indecisiveness. Well, this is the leftover thing. Hey, man, please, okay? He doesn't want to, what again? Now, we never get a whole lot of again up in here, okay? It could be 2 weeks. What? Spaghetti again? That was 3 weeks ago. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's my business, okay? My business is I've learned to mask stuff. I've learned to mask stuff. So now he knows the secret, okay? Now I got to figure out something else. But anyway, I just had to tell y'all my business. I really did.
Yeah, you do.
Let me check our potatoes. Okay, so let's see what we got.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that. Okay. Me thinking somebody want to taste it before I pull it out.
You don't say.
Okay, well, taste it. I may need to add something. Now, that's a lovely thing. But then I'm going to try to lift it up. You can help me. You're going to turn it and hold it down so they can see what it looks like in the plate. Okay. Same thing. She's tasting, y'all.
It's good.
Okay, help me lift it. I want you to bring this down so they can see it in the plate.
Lift the
computer? No, bring the computer down. Okay. I'm going to try to lift this because it's hot. So let me try to lift this so y'all can see. Wait a minute, you ain't bringing it down too far. We don't know yet. Okay, so this is what you work. See, I can't tell if they can see the color because it takes time. Okay.
Yeah, we can see.
So if you like what you see, y'all know what y'all need to do. Hit me up with a heart. Tell me if I'm hitting it. This is what you saw in my short. I keep saying this because I need people to understand what you see on those shorts. It really does appear. This happens. Okay. Yes.
I'm in heaven.
This is why I do live shows, because I let you know the possibilities are endless, and you can do the same thing that I'm doing. It ain't that hard.
Oh, Auntie Pam said I used to do the same thing to our grandmother, who also didn't like delicious remainders.
What? Yeah, she used to do that to my mother. Oh, that's a good story. So, my mother was not accustomed to eating any leftovers. She always made just enough food. She came from a big family, so they always made just enough. So she wasn't accustomed, and I didn't notice until when my sister came over here a couple of weeks ago. The reason why I could never have all of the luscious yummies that I wanted is because she wanted to cook something different the next day. So but she was used to that. So when it got down to just a couple of people, she was used to that. So when she came to visit my sister one year, my sister made stuff and there was something left over. And then she would give it to my mother and she like, I don't want that. I don't want that. Okay, what else you got? So what she would do is she would make something different. And then the next day she would give her the stuff again and she would know the difference. That's why I said it's in your mind. Yes. Okay, I'm going to plate these puppies up. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. This is beautiful. I'm going to get this.
What is this, velvet?
Okay, I'm going to get, if you know, you know, y'all. You don't, y'all don't know what this man talking about. Okay. Okay, let me get my serving spoon. Okay, and get some of these potatoes on here. Just like that. And I'm going to put them on the side. I'm not going to sit them on top like I did for my thumbnail.
That look good, darling.
Okay.
It tastes good, right?
Yes. Like, why did you ask that question?
I didn't say no.
Yeah, you did. Does it taste good, Rock?
No.
Okay.
You all up in it.
I don't see him going nowhere. Okay, to get no food nowhere else. Okay, so
That's right.
they've been tasting good for 40-ish years.
You all up in the Kool-Aid.
Yes. Okay, so let's see. Oh, this gravy is thick as I don't know what. Okay, let me try to get this on here for you. Okay. Let me get a little spoon. And I'll get a spoon from here. And spoon that up. Get you some of the lovelies on here. Some of this gravy with these onions. Onions. Lots of gravy. Okay, Corey, yours is beaming with gravy, Corey. I gotta put it in the plate.
That's what I was thinking, honey. You could have that on a hamburger bun if you want.
If you
right?
want, but it's gonna soak it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You know, this is not made for a bun. If you want to put a bun on it, you can. But this is made to be like, hey, this is that delectable piece of beef, that steak, that lovely gravy. That's what it's about. So
That's what it's about.
Off of there. Okay, that won't do. Okay, trying to make it nice, but you know what? It's kind of hard to do because there's gravy everywhere. Okay, so
that's what we want.
Here you go.
Ooh, that looks
I am not gonna even put no parsley on there.
No.
Okay, y'all just need to see. Now, turn that gravy around there so they can see. Okay.
Oh man.
Woo-hoo, that's a beautiful sight
Man.
there. Yes, it is.
All right.
Oh
Yes.
man. Oh, Corey, the way you putting that up there, the screen, boy, that looks good, boy.
Yeah.
I'm excited now.
My goodness.
All right, everyone. Let's go for that taste.
About that time.
Taste.
It smells so good.
Oh, boy.
Wow. Wow.
Shamana.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
what do you think?
This right here, it hits so well. The meat, nice. Look,
It's tender,
it's tender. It's
juicy.
juicy.
Where's the beef?
It's hitting all like the perfect flavor profile right here. Like and I love these onions with the gravy and everything. Ooh.
And it's not expensive, guys. So you can wow them on a dime.
They look good. Oh.
I'm gonna go in for these potatoes now.
Hey, this is the Grill Masters.
Hey. Ooh.
Okay. Let me get him a fork.
If you think it's butter.
I don't know where he's getting these songs from. Here, come get your plate, son.
Thank you, darling.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
This right here.
Let me move you back so you can continue to ooh and ah, and I can continue to fix plates. Okay.
Has a nice level of heat to it. It's not overpowering. Oh, the potatoes are so good.
Oh my God.
Held their integrity and just You guys, y'all gotta make this. This is so good. This is so good.
You missing out.
If you don't, you're missing out. That is a fact. Oh Lord, just look at that. Do you guys see this?
Beautiful assistant.
Do y'all see this?
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's delicious, honey.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I told y'all it's gonna be fire.
Can I get a little of that gravy on top?
You got a ton of it here.
I know, but there's never too much. Never too much. Never too
Child, come
much.
over here, because you always do this and then you can't eat it.
I'm gonna eat it. No, not that. I want the.
Oh, you want no? Let them see the potatoes. Good grief.
Yes, y'all look at these taters, and then I want some gravy.
You want that
Beautiful. Yes, I do. I ain't playing. I'm hungry. I'm starving. I want some when I come back. That's what Auntie Pam said.
Okay, I got you.
When she come back,
I don't like Marvin.
starving. Big time.
Okay, can you
Yeah,
let
I'm
them
about
see
to.
what
I'm
you
to.
think before you?
It's gonna be delicious. They already know this.
No,
But-
they know what other people said. They don't know what you
Good.
said.
That's good.
I don't know why she be acting like this is a news flash. Like we know everything you cook is delicious.
Uh,
But you know what?
For real.
We have
You know
people
what?
who haven't seen it.
You know.
Okay, so
You know what? Then y'all need to roll back and see the footage, the beautiful bean footage. But however, let's taste this one here.
Not that beautiful bean pudding.
never knew. Bring the screen up. You're not. Bring the screen up. Because if you're cutting off yourself.
All they're missing is my head, the top of my head.
Yes.
Let me tell you
Not
something.
that short.
Okay.
Anyway,
Come on.
this is good. Okay, so the meat, tender, juicy.
Let them see the inside of the burger. Okay, y'all. Do y'all see the thickness of that?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to press it and let them see how juicy it is. Okay. Can you see?
Yeah. I don't know if I can get it close enough. Y'all see that?
Okay.
Oh yeah, that juicy
Okay.
is just
God.
oh yeah.
How
there we
tender
go.
that is.
It glides right through. Glides right through and just slides straight down the gullet into my soul. It's delicious. Delicious. The caramelized onions perfect on top. Oh my God. That little spicy kick from the jalapenos is fantastic. It tastes even better. Tastes even better with the gravy. Even better. What?
No, I'm talking about your father over here. You need to eat before you choke.
Yeah.
Delicious, baby.
Okay. So, no one ever thought a burger could do this, right?
No.
Later for the steak. So, let me taste this.
All right.
I'll be the judge of this. Okay. So, I've got a little half here because y'all know I drink too much. But anyway, you see, come on. When I tell you gravy, I'm going to put some more in here so you can see what I'm saying. This gravy is fire. Fire. Okay, I'll put a little bit more gravy on here so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
This is banging, baby.
Okay, so I want y'all to see. Do y'all see? Do you see? You see that gravy? Y'all see that right there? That's the real deal. That's the real deal. So now I'm going to taste it. And it's not hard to do. You will wow anybody with this. And
Wow.
it's not expensive. Let me taste it.
Uh-huh.
Let me taste the potatoes. Well, I just have to say, what you say, team, it's just like eating a sirloin burger. It is like eating.
Right.
No,
I
this
was about to say that.
Now, this is better than that. This is everything you thought that a burger should be, but more. This takes a burger to another level. This is delicious.
And it doesn't have to break the
back to
Nope.
No, don't. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. If you don't make this, I don't know what to say about y'all. This is delicious. This is delicious. I know I say this all the time, but don't. This really is delicious. If you are a fan of gravy and savoriness and all that good stuff, this is the ticket. In any case, I hope you guys enjoyed this live broadcast of Flavor House Network's Weekend Eats. I hope you enjoyed spending some time with me and my family in here and my family over there. I'm so glad that you're here. If you're new to my lives and to my station and to my network or my channel, hey, welcome. I hope that you liked it enough that you're going to hit that subscribe button and become one of the Flavor House family because, hey, we love having family over every single Saturday. We sure do. And if you liked it, hit the like button. Leave me a comment. I'll cook whatever you want me to cook. I sure will. You had a free birthday dinner, curry coat, oxtail peas and rice and a mix. It ain't her birthday yet. Tomorrow's your birthday. Okay, tomorrow is my sister-in-law's birthday, Teresa Lloyd. Wish her a happy birthday.
Happy birthday
Yes.
to ya.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Yes. Okay, that's enough. Anyway, much love to you. In any case, y'all know what I wish you. I wish you love, peace, and what, y'all? Some great weekend eats. I want to see you here next week. Yes, I do. And for all of you who missed the Love Rhythm recipe on Friday, I got a special edition coming on Wednesday just for this here week. It's going to be on Friday too. I want y'all to have a lovely week. I'm going to eat this up. See you later. Bye-bye.